Oh my god, this is going to be a very odd video. I can't lie to y'all, it is nice to finally be able to do this. As you can see, we're here exactly where I left off originally when I stopped playing games all in general all that time ago, so I'm glad to be back here. Let me first off by saying this, so much has changed in this game that I genuinely have no clue on what's going on with the story. This game is completely different from what I remember it. It's the exact fucking same, but there's something completely different about it. Like, look at this, there's a few cool new planets here I really do appreciate, but what's happening here? Like, what happened with this? I was only gone for a little while, and then next thing you know, the traveler's gone. Like, as soon as I spawned in Ikora's little place or whatever, like, I saw all this. You should have seen my initial reaction when I first spawned into this game. I spawned in at the tower, and the next thing you know, I saw literally nonsense.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to...
But in all honesty, I don't really mean that. I'm very glad to be back playing this game. It's really interesting. It's been a lot of fun so far. So, I mean, as you can tell, my character is still dog shit. Like, there's nothing really good about it just yet. All my little gear is still very, very under level, as you can see. But, I mean, we'll get there eventually. It's just gonna take some time. That's literally it. Nothing too, special about it. However, it does feel fitting knowing that I'm back here at the spawn of where it all started. Because in all honesty, right before I legitimately, started traveling the void and the abyss within my actual concurrent life, I came here just for the sole reason to just look around within the very original spot where you first spawn in at. Let me show you real quick. Everyone gets it, we all spawn right here. It's like, wow, look at this, it's so cool. I get it, it's pretty sweet, but just turn around in a more dramatic motion. But if you look at this, you clearly see what I'm seeing right now. I had a very vivid memory. Before I left, I came over here, and this is a kind of an important thing to me, so keep this in mind. We could talk shit, I really don't mind. But right before I left, I came over here, and I was playing this game, and someone else was with me, and we were just talking about the landscape of this game. Look at the background. Do you see this? How we're just in old Russia? Look how beautiful this looks. For that moment in time, we were just here, just staring around, just looking out into the abyss of this landscape and just talking about the game. Specifically, it was about this gun right here, the Polaris Lance. Now, it has no meaning to anything whatsoever. This gun has absolutely no meaning to anybody what the fucksoever. It doesn't mean shit. I get it. But there is something about this gun that stood out during the conversation simply because of its name, the Polaris Lance. See, a long time ago, way back in the day, there used to be something called an old radio system that was called the Polaris. Whatchamdoodle. They used to put it in ye olden vehicles, either that or it was something else. Literally, listen, it was before my time, so keep that in mind. Nonetheless, we were talking about the Polaris Lance and how the Lance was now turned into a gun, as you can see, and how before it used to be a stereo system. So that was a whole topic of conversation whenever we were having this discussion about this game, and it all led up to this right here. I sometimes get into long-winded conversations with other people in my life about things I genuinely get passionate about. Now keep this in mind, it doesn't happen all the time. I'm very quiet within every fucking thing. I don't talk to anybody, I just keep to myself. I like it that way. But just look at this. As we're just seeing right here, I was just going in full depth detail about this game. How I used to know the full story about it, which is kind of sad. But I used to know the full story about this whole game, and now I'm at the point where it's I don't remember a fucking thing about this game. I don't know anything that happened. I know up until the Lord of Wolves things, and then after that, not Lord of Wolves, the Iron Lord things, and then now we're here at this point in time. Listen, there's only so much I know about Destiny 2 where it kind of just the conversation stops. It's oh yeah, there's a lot up to the story now. It's I don't know much about it, but it's still the same fucking game at the base core of it that I fell in love with. And look at this, man. What is that over there? Now, I know no one here came to hear me talk about reminiscing of an old stereo system, but I will say this. I do want to formally apologize to everyone that has stuck around to my little videos, all 4 of y'all. Keep in mind, there's only 4 fucking people that watch my channel. I'm gonna just say that right now. Nonetheless, I want to apologize for everybody for the past, I'm gonna say it, those past videos. Don't watch them. They're dog shit. Don't watch them. I don't want to look at them. They're literally the diary of a madman. I'm gonna quote someone else by that, but it's very terrible. You don't want to see those videos. They're not good. Those are just something not cash money flow that I didn't appreciate. Yo. Nonetheless, that's all I wanted to say with this video, is I wanted to have a formal apology for everybody. Listen, we're gonna get back on track. Those other 3 Siege videos, I'm still gonna post Siege videos because I have a plethora of content that I have not even begun to edit and upload, so I just need to do that, just to like do that. That's literally it. But as for this game and for talking and being like more, you know, active within this whole like YouTube thing, listen, I'm gonna try my absolute best to get back into this with you know, now that I'm finally, you know, in a position in life where it's like, oh yeah, I could do this now I'm not like subjugated by other like outside means. Now I can finally sit down and have these genuine conversations, these little fucking video diary type things, and just like have fun with it. It's literally it. So like I said, I'm very sorry for my absence, my true absence of this, you know, being in this little lo-fi community. I'm still gonna do my absolute best to try to get back into it, but right now I'm just dipping my toes back in the water, just enough to where I could get it to a comfortable flow state with a solid schedule. Because I'm still doing other oh yeah, I fucking what happened? Oh yeah, I completely fucking eviscerated my leg within playing volleyball. So now I'm still on we're on talking 6 weeks of recovery, so we're doing pretty well. Nonetheless, so because of that, I have a lot of time. so because of that, I'm very grateful to be back here. It's really good. I want to get back into this whole thing and want to have a direct connection with via talking to this small lo-fi community of only 4 people. Hopefully, hoping I will include a 5th fucking person. Nonetheless, I digress. For the most part, it's just this is all just one big apology. I'm sorry for all those other past videos I uploaded, and just like, you know, like, listen man, they're good videos, keep this in mind. There's nothing terrible about them, it's just that I don't like them. Anyways, nonetheless, thank you again for watching my little channel. I thoroughly do appreciate it. Have a grand old night.